Good morning. Happy
Good.
Saturday, everyone. It's your real world wellness crew having our Saturday coffee, tea chat. And we were just talking about decluttering because Shelley, in your coaching with Kathy, you're decluttering
Yes.
and talking about it's like so hard to do, but it feels so good when it's done, right? It's
Yeah,
changing all the cleaning out all the stuff, the extra stuff in your life. How does it feel?
it feels fantastic. Feels a little overwhelming at first, especially hitting that pantry. Oof, man.
Yeah, but
I think I'm gonna need more than 15 minutes for that one. But it feels good, and it feels good to have a plan, right? To have a
yeah.
plan in place of how you're gonna tackle your week and just kind of simplify your life and really get focused.
Mm
Yeah,
hmm
that's why
mm
you only can only do it. Well, the four of us are kind of all the same, where we have our attention span is very short. We go
What?
off into tangents and different tangents.
Yourself.
And that's why you put a timer on, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, whatever you decide, actually, whatever you decide you can handle. And then you have to stop. You stop because then we go into a rabbit hole.
I
So
did that.
we go into a rabbit hole. And then next thing you know, you've got three closets on the floor and you get overwhelmed.
That's what
Right,
happened
Shelley?
to me this
Right,
week.
Shelley? Right,
Yes.
Shelley? Yeah. So, and then next thing you know, you're miserable. You don't want to do it anymore, right? You realize that you've spent a whole day doing this, and you may not even have accomplished what you really wanted to accomplish. So breaking it down not into chunks, but into chunks, is so much more doable.
Yeah, do not take three closets and basically dump the contents of the closet in your hallway with the intention of, tackling all three closets in one night. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because you get not even halfway through, a quarter of the way through, and you're looking around, you're like, I can't do this. It's too much. Like, I
Yeah,
have to do it. You can't leave it in the middle of your floor. But it was not a fun experience. So, lesson learned. Smaller increments, right, Kathy?
that's right.
Smaller increments.
I don't
Exactly.
envy you. I don't know how I'm going to go through just one closet. I'm not looking forward to that part, Kathy.
It's okay.
We'll do it one thing
Well,
at a time.
that's not gonna be for a few
Good,
weeks, so we're good. We're
good.
good.
It is
It,
cleansing, though.
it,
Plus, that's why you have a
that's
coach, right?
actually
It's to help you.
That's it. That's it. But you
Yeah.
know what? I do agree with the decluttering because I always read this years and years and years ago. They always said when you declutter your space, you declutter your mind. And
Yeah.
I always believed it. Like I'm great at decluttering anything in my house. I have nothing. Actually, we declutter too much that we rebuy things twice.
Yeah.
We've done this many, many times. And Richard and I are both like that. So we bought camping equipment twice. We bought like sleeping bag. We bought so many things. But it's when it comes to my clothes, that's the one thing I just can't seem to purge. I don't know why. I got my different sizes. That's why.
Yeah,
If I
exactly.
ever go back and use them, but I just keep them.
Get rid of the big sizes.
Yeah.
That's the
Get
key.
rid
Get rid
of
of the big sizes. But
yeah.
they say if you can I'm trying to remember what it is, but and don't quote me. If you can if you can go get something 20 minutes within 20 minutes, get rid of it. So if you can
what? Say
go
that again?
within, if you can go buy something within 20 minutes. So if you
Uh-huh.
can go to a store in 20 minutes and pick up whatever it is, get rid of it. And if you haven't used it,
So,
obviously,
in
in
other
a year.
words, you don't need to hold on to it if
Yeah,
you can easily access it when you need it.
Okay,
when
okay,
you need it.
okay. I get where you're getting at now.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you haven't
Cool.
used something in a
Cool.
long time and you can actually go get it within 20 minutes, if you, in case you ever do need it, apparently you get rid of it. So
Rather than
I
just
have,
stock housing it somewhere.
yeah, yeah. I have to go look it up. I have it written down somewhere, but I'll get the exact, but something to that effect. So don't quote me the exact thing, but yeah,
I just like
So
the
my house
idea.
should be empty because I'm like within 15 minutes of like every major store,
yeah,
mall, groceries. My
yeah,
house should be empty.
yeah.
Well, what about Amazon? Does that count? I could
Oh,
get it
that's
in three
even
minutes.
better. You can get it within like 2 seconds, right? Yeah. So your clothes on paper, I hang on to paper, and it's something that I have to work on that every day, every day. So what I've done is I have what's called focus time before my work day, 7:45 to 8 o'clock. That's my focus time. And I go through my paper and that's it. And that's all I give myself. So every morning before I start my work day, 15 minutes of focus time.
Hmm,
It's
very
And
smart.
manageable.
and you can see that I have um, so I put papers and I go keep um, appointments. I have active, inactive resources. Um, so I have everything. So when I go through my paper, do I need this? Yes. Okay, I keep it. If it's something I need to act on, like a bill, I put it in active. If it's something that I have to do within, or it's already done, I put in it like it's all. I've had to come up with a system because I couldn't, like
You know,
I hang on to paper for some reason. I do not know why, but
I really liked our session this week and we talked about organizing the pantry into meals, but
yeah,
also into like protein. And I love that idea because
yeah,
you're in the morning and you're rushing, you're getting ready for work and you want to grab your lunch and throw it together. If everything is all completely organized, it's like, okay, this is the breakfast
easy.
section, this is the lunch, whatever, snacks,
Hmm,
protein, fiber, and have it all like I'm excited about doing this. I've never done that before.
Yeah, and I
that's
actually have
very smart.
my shelves are actually my kids think I'm crazy are labeled, and it's like breakfast items, grains, snacks, whatever. So even when they put stuff away, they know exactly where it goes, so no one can mess with my stuff.
Maybe that's how I can get the boys to put shit where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
this is all a really good segue for the importance of doing things in manageable small steps, right? To make changes in your life,
Yeah.
you've got to do things in manageable small steps, one thing at a time. We always talk about habit stacking and how important habit stacking is. So, I mean, great segue for those who are not. I know a few people are now doing coaching with Kathy, which is awesome. I'm hearing great things. But for those of you who are not ready to commit to full scale coaching, we have a great 5 week program that starts actually like just over a week away. For the last stretch of the year is our Finish Strong program, and it's a 5 week program. And every week you're adding on something different, something new, and it's just an evolution over those 5 weeks. And the goal is that by the end of the 5 weeks, you're almost at the holidays, you're almost at the end of the year, but you're feeling good. You're feeling in control in a time of year when things are a little crazy. And we can very easily lose sight of our health and our good habits. And so we want to invite people to join us in this program. We did it last year. It was great. We made some adjustments, we made some tweaks. Tell us, Kathy, how about you tell us a little bit about some of the adjustments that we've made? We don't have to go into too much detail, but
yeah. So we've updated obviously some of the recipes that are in there. A little bit more focus on cleansing out our bodies with our food, specifically including foods that will benefit your hormones, your digestion, your energy. Big one, especially this time of the year. Our energy starts dropping, and it's stuff that you can carry over into the new year. Come February, how many of us are so depleted of vitamin D? So we want to include foods that are going to help us get through not just the immune dropping season, but also help us continue on with energy because we need that. We're going to be depleted not just from the vitamin D, but we're going to be depleted from all the social gatherings that we're going to have in December. Let's face it, whether we want to or not, sometimes we end up, I really don't want to go to this party, but you have no choice. We end up getting so depleted by the time January comes. We're
Mm.
exhausted. We're socially exhausted. I know I'm a, some people call me a social butterfly, but I'm done. I'm like, I don't want to see anybody anymore. But we need to keep that up because come January, we need to start taking care of ourselves. So let's do this now so that we are ready. We finish strong so we can start strong,
Mm.
right? So
yeah,
we've got
no
some
New Year's
updated,
resolutions.
yeah, exactly. So we've updated a whole bunch of stuff into our book, and lots of great new recipes in there as well.
You know what I'm finding, Kathy? I mean, and it kind of there's a parallel there. Of course, I'm working through your program right now, and this would be like almost like a kickstart even for that.
Mm,
Is that I'm feeling less stressed just by changing those habits and by feeling more in control. And Christmas can be very different for me personally this year. So it's gonna be a tough Christmas. So and that's part of the reason I wanted to start early, implementing some of those good habits, some control, some organization, and into my life leading into Christmas. So you can better be in a better mindset and better manage that stress because things I think can get out of control pretty quickly. And it feels really good. It's been a few weeks for me now and I feel more grounded. I feel and I think this program would do the same for people who are leading into the holidays, which is a stressful time. You mentioned there's a lot going on. You might be the one hosting Christmas this year. That's overwhelming if you have a big family. But if you yourself in your own skin, your own body, and your own life feel in control, it makes all the difference in the world about how you're feeling mentally heading into the holidays.
yeah.
Well,
And in order to, go ahead, Liz.
after having done it last year, it was proof. I mean, I for the first time finished the year 2024 without having put on 10 pounds or 5 pounds by January 1st. It was the first time in I don't know how long. So just the fact that I started off the new year feeling already good and not starting with the whole repetition of New Year's resolution and doing that whole cycle over and over again. For me, that was a first. So for sure, I am jumping on this right now because with all the stress and everything that we go through during the holidays, this really gave me a feeling of control. And I love it.
Yeah.
I love control.
And I think that some people get into the mindset of like, "Oh, I'm going to wait till after Christmas so that I can just enjoy myself for the holidays." But you got to remember that enjoy yourself, right? Yes, of course, enjoy some foods. It's Christmas. Of course, you're going to do that. But also having that sense of control and not just mindlessly eating at parties and that kind of thing heads you down a path that by the time January rolls around, it feels even more overwhelming to take anything
Yeah.
on. So
Yes.
it doesn't have to be perfect, but it sets you up for the new
So,
year.
so here's the thing, and I think Shelley, you're starting to understand how I think a little bit. It's like it's not about not eating. It's not about restricting yourself. It's
Yeah,
about enjoying what you're putting in your mouth. And we talked about that in the retreat. Self-care is not just about going to the spa. It's about putting the food in your mouth and enjoying what you're tasting. And
yeah,
I will use myself as an example. I'm not a big I won't shove my face with sweets. But come wine, I remember drinking glasses of wine and not even remembering what kind of wine I was drinking, if I liked it or didn't like it, because I was just
Hmm.
mindlessly drinking. I've now taken a step back and saying, I'm going to have my glass of wine and I'm going to enjoy every single sip. And now I can tell you, oh yeah, we drank that wine because I'm enjoying it. I'm taking a step back and enjoying it. So it's not about restricting it. It's not about not having your Christmas, what do they call it, the ginger cookies or whatever it is that you eat at Christmas time. It's not about that. It's about when you decide to eat it, enjoy it.
yeah,
Take it,
Hmm.
taste it, taste it. How many times, like I can see some people like we go to parties and their plate is full, full, full of whatever. I'm like, they can't possibly enjoy every morsel that they put in their mouth,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's understanding that this is a lifetime. This is a lifetime of um, not choices, but lifestyle.
Mm.
Because you don't, that cycle is exhausting. That cycle of, oh man, I put 10 pounds during Christmas. Oh, I'm gonna have a New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions do not work. They don't work. So start thinking about how can I enjoy myself while making healthy choices. And
Yeah.
eventually
Yeah.
it becomes automatic. It becomes a habit of, making looking at a table and picking what you want to eat and enjoying what you're eating, and then going back to, I'll use the word healthy eating, clean eating, as you whatever you want to call it the next day. And you're not even thinking about, oh my God, I ate that piece of cake yesterday. Otherwise, what do I always say? Put the guilt away.
Guilt is
Yeah,
a wasted emotion.
yeah.
Guilt is a wasted emotion. So
And
this is
because
the whole 5 weeks is to help you get into a better mindset coming into the holidays and starting to make healthier habits and sustaining those habits through your life.
And making decisions, I love this, making decisions for that future self, even short-term future self of January.
Yeah.
You know, you have your mindset of these are the habits I want to develop in the new year, after Christmas, after all the holidays are over. Why not start making those decisions now as if you are that future self?
Right.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. It's like, okay, who do I want to be and what do I need to do to get there? And so that's what we're gonna work on every week, a little bit of something different. And throughout the full 5 weeks, we want everybody to move their body for 30 minutes every day, whether it's walking or doing a class or whatever, but you got to move every day. That one is no longer a standalone, it's a full 5 week thing. And then every other week, we have a new thing that we want to introduce. So we're really adding on every week a little bit of something. Plus, we're going to have our weekly meetings where we can check in with one another. We're going to have our chat group that's dedicated to this. So you're going to get a lot of support from the community and from us as well throughout those 5 weeks. And by the time it's over, hooray, Christmas is here. Enjoy ourselves, but we're in a good state of mind and feeling good in our bodies.
Yeah.
So registration is ongoing. Right now, we had an early bird special. It's ended. It's now $200 for the 5 weeks.
Yeah, but
you can sign up.
You know what I think? I think, you know what, it's the weekend. Let's extend the special until Monday. Let's extend it. That way, people have the weekend to think about it because you know what, it's a really good thing. And if I can give them a discount, I'm just a nice girl of the group, right?
You're
Liz,
also
are
the
you
money
putting-
girl. So
Liz,
if the
are
money
you-
girl says to extend, then let's
Liz, are you
extend.
putting us on the spot now here?
Yeah, no
You know
kidding.
what? It's
You're putting us on the
Christmas. It's
spot
my
here.
gift. It's my gift to everyone.
I guess we have no choice now.
There may be some people that were busy during the week that didn't have a chance to sign up, so maybe
Yes, let's give them a chance to think about it and really jump on this because it's a really good thing we can give to ourselves. I'm looking
All right.
forward to starting.
Well,
We're
you
going
are
to
the
give you
money
2
girl,
extra
so
days, Saturday, Sunday. The price goes back up on Monday, and then
you
you
can
got
all
1
thank
week.
Liz.
Yeah.
The Monday
You're
after.
welcome.
Liz is a nice one.
Just kind of put us on the spot here, so I guess we have no choice now.
All right, so you have 2 more days to get that early bird special, $175 for 5 weeks, and then the price goes up on Monday to $200. Again, $200 is an investment in your health for 5 weeks of really dedicated support and accountability and learning and just real mindset shifts. So it's an investment. It's a gift to yourself, an early holiday gift to yourself. So we'll put the link in the chat. You can go and check it out. And if you have questions, reach out to any one of us. We'll be happy to answer. We got just over a week before we start the program. So think about it. Take advantage of those extra 2 days and sign up. Sign up. Join us.
Please, would love to see you there.
Great. Have a great weekend,
Have a
everyone.
great weekend, everybody. Happy Saturday.
Have a good
Happy
weekend.
Saturday.
Bye.
Hey.
I'm going to clean my pantry. Bye.